overheard Scott Krieger talking to his ball club, and he said, hey, this so far in the first quarter has been a very physical game. We're doing a great job of getting to the cup. We're just not getting the calls. As the game goes on, he thinks the officials are going to loosen up a little bit and they can get to the free throw line.
Good ball rotation. They went to Chelsea Meeks in the corner. She mishandled it. Otherwise, I think she would have launched it from about 17. Rivet has the basketball. There's a deep three, and chucking up an air ball is Sarah Young. Ball stolen away underneath. A shot misfired on the layup. Stolen away again by Rivet. Thrown up a little too short by Elizabeth Keller. And we've got a jump ball on the rebound.
The officials are letting them play. I'm not sure if there's an advantage, disadvantage. You might think that Canterbury would have an advantage. And here's a little steal off a little pressure.
Elizabeth Keller going to go to the bucket. She throws it up off the heel. There with the rebound is Meek. She throws it up too hard. Weak side rebound tracked down to the corner by Sarah Young. Nice look down low. In traffic, in trouble is Meeks. The kick out, three-pointer by Young. Gets deep in the well and rattles out. Rivet with a rebound. Throws it off the heel of the rim. Throws it up again and a foul.
This is her first break. She's played real hard. The pace has been pretty quick. Going to give help if they can. Almost a little run and jump.
Maddie Troxel in the game for the first time for Fort Wayne Canterbury. We're in the corner with the Cassie Krieger. She's double teamed. Saved back in bounds into the hands of Rivet, and then they throw it away.
It's a little turnover. Mallory Niehaus just got a two out in front of Chelsea Meeks. I'm sorry.
Maddie Troxel has Chelsea Meeks all over her. Ball loose on the floor. Defense is stifling. They throw it off the bottom of the backboard on the shot by Madison Boyle. Here comes Rivet in transition. Shot put up by Chelsea Meeks off the nice delivery by Elizabeth Keller, and she'll go back to the free throw line. That one rolls around and in.
They just have not been in sync, largely due to the fact that Rivet's come out and really done a nice job defensively.
Rivet 5 of 10 from the field. In transition comes Gerardo, gets to the free throw line, has to kick it out. Farley swings it to Paige Wells. Wells needs to be a little more active offensively for Canterbury. Moyle drives and is fouled.
Also get more cuts. Important stretch for Canterbury, Mark, because they've got to find themselves offensively. They've got to just be much more efficient. They've turned the ball over, have forced some shots. Defensively, I think they picked up what they're doing with the zone. It's helped them quite a bit, but they need to get themselves going on the offensive end.
16-10, 6-point advantage for Rivet. There's a turnover into the hands of Canterbury. Pushing the ball up the floor to Gerardo. Left-handed layup up and in. You know, that was not an easy play.
Not at all.
Got it a little deep and got it right in front of her. Picked it up off her shoe tops and was able to haul it in. Good pass underneath, and we have a foul on the offensive rebound.
Emily Montgomery missing a point-blank layup and then committing the second mistake, and that is getting on the back.
So now Canterbury creating some offensive opportunities off their defense. Ball knocked away out high. They get it back to Paige Wells. She'll drive. The lane will open up. She throws it too hard off the glass. Look at Gerardo fight for it and get it up and in.
Well, and again, I think she's going to be more effective if she stays inside. She can go out and shoot the perimeter shot, but she did a great job on the transition basket prior to this and got in and got the offensive rebound put back and got a game back. We got more momentum. Got some going on the offensive end for Canterbury.
16-14, another turnover. Fort Wayne Canterbury with Paige Wells in transition. Spins away from a double team, cross courts it, open for three, no. Shot was put up by Madison Moyle. Rebound controlled by Chelsea Meeks. Meeks spins away from traffic, gets to the free throw line and throws it away. Now they run it ahead to Maddie Troxel. Troxel has it knocked away from her. Trying to chase it down to the corner is Sarah Young, out of bounds to Fort Wayne Canterbury.
Much throughout the year, and Rivet has not attacked it well.
Sarah Young, a deep three off the front of the iron. Ball tapped out near the midcourt stripe. Pretty nice play trying to pick it off. Sarah Young with a basketball between the circles. They'll work it left now. Get it right back to her. She'll try to rotate the basketball right. Trying to solve the zone now by Fort Wayne Canterbury. They get Aaron Weirheim flashing into the middle. The ball's kicked again. We'll start over.
Which gives you some better coverage inside against the dribble.
Nice pass down low to a wide open Emily Montgomery, who's there for her first two.
Sarah Young off the great pass, though, makes it all possible.
Good strong drive into the bucket. Partially blocked. Rebound control. Left-handed shot up and in. Give that bucket to Tabitha Gerardo. She has 6 now. 18-16, 2-point lead for Rivet.
Well, Gerardo owning the glass on the offensive end, and not coincidental that you know, that quick break may have helped her just relax a little bit, and she's come back and dominated the court.
4 minutes to go in the half. Ball loose on the floor. Scramble for it. Held ball.
Thanks, Mark. Quickly, Tim Young during the last timeout said, hey, during that zone by Canterbury, we need to reverse the basketball a couple times. That'll get the basketball in the middle. Then we can drive and create from there.
Quick shot in by Meeks. No good from the free throw line. Canterbury in transition, throwing the ball up and missing it was Paige Wells. Rivet with the rebound as Meeks is back in the ball game. Baseline drive by Elizabeth Keller in a triple team. Kicks it out top of the circle. Three-pointer, Sarah Young. Yes. 6 for Young. She's hit 2 from beyond the arc now. Bumps the lead up 21-16 under 3.5 to play in the half.
Well, just as Matt said, you know, get inside and off the transition. You're able to get it on the bounce and kick out to a spotted 3.
Help defense picks Gerardo's pocket. Good spin dribble in traffic by Chelsea Meeks. Goes behind the back, lost the handle, gets it back to Young. Now Young flips it back to her. Laying on her, Paige Wells, no call yet. She'll spin away from her. Nice look, weak side. Shot thrown up and a travel.
Just couldn't slow herself down.
Gerardo is a complete player.
No
doubt
question
about that on both ends of the floor. Under 3 to play in the half now. Crossover dribble by Becky Pedro. She's been pretty quiet offensively. Deep 3. Way short. Rebound to Meeks. Meeks leans on Gerardo. Tries to draw the foul and can't. They'll come baseline right. Throw it inside to Elizabeth Keller. Keller kicks it out. And Meeks says, let's calm down and reset. Shovels it inside. Open, weak side. Shot put up, no good by Elizabeth Keller. Weak side rebound up and in by Mallory Niehaus.
Well, Tim Young's kids have paid attention to him because they've worked hard to take the ball inside, and just great work to get it to the post, and then great work on the rebounding for an easy putback.
Up to 23-16 now with 2 minutes to play in the half. Pedro with the basketball for Canterbury. Spins into a double team. Got away with it. The triple team led to a wide open Madison Moyle, who throws her her 4th point up and in.
Sometimes it happens, Mark. You give help. You don't rotate. You double up on the ball. People forget to rotate to the nearest open person.
Rivet found a hole in the zone. Katie Graves was over. Checked that. Cassandra Brocksmith was open and missed. They'll go inside to Tabitha Gerardo back the other way, and she glides through the paint, throws it up and in for the right side for her 8th point.
A beautiful move because she catches it, doesn't put it on the deck, on a catch, and just one step to the hoop off the window for a good hoop.
Meeks to Young, trying to hit another 3. This one off the back of the iron. There with the rebound, Elizabeth Keller. She's going to kick it out, redirect. Meeks with the basketball, comes baseline left. Losing the handle is Elizabeth Keller. Gerardo has it in transition. Spots up from 12, dumps it off down low, and there with the deuce is Paige Wells.
Not surprisingly, Tabitha Gerardo doing everything again. Off the window, the dribble, the penetration, the delivery for an easy basket.
Ball kicked out of bounds by Fort Wayne Canterbury. A minute 2 left. They lead it by a deuce. In deep to Sarah Young. Thought about the baseline, almost picked off by Paige Wells as she knocked it away. She's dialing up the defense. They'll look inside, kick in the corner, 15-footer on the baseline, rolls around and in. Nice touch. Cassandra Brocksmith with 6.
She hit every part of the rim, but it's just a good ball movement. Throw post, kick out. Cassandra Brocksmith with a nice little short corner jump shot.
Wells steps through 2 defenders, has the ball knocked loose, gathers it back in. Farley comes top of the circle to Wells, down to 30 seconds. Wells traveled, but there's a foul before she walked. Meeks with the personal.
Man, oh man.
Trying to prevent Canterbury from their 3rd consecutive state title. Brocksmith with a drive, top of the circle, comes to Chelsea Meeks. Does a pretty nice job of running the offense, Meeks does. Brocksmith with a drive in traffic. Gerardo says not this time, but they're still fighting for it. She throws it up a little too hard. Rebound tracked down, controlled by Becky Pedro. Pedro gets fouled as she heads towards the top of the key. Methodist Sports Medicine halftime show. Good one in 1A. That free throw rolls around no. 25-23. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Chelsea Meeks pulls up with 2 seconds on the clock, throws up an air ball.